at the stroke of 11. I think for the first time ever.
We are not on Facebook yet.
Well, there's always this delay, but
in case we swear or stuff. Right?
Well, we're going to do that anyway. But you see, look, there you go. We've appeared. We've appeared on the Book of Face. We've appeared on the Truth.
We're not on the Book of Face.
We ought to be on the Book of Face.
Well, I've gotten a remark that we're there, but...
Well, I don't know. You're just scrolling around aimlessly. I don't know. Refresh your page or something. I don't know. It's all good. I'm going to say good morning to people anyways. Good morning, everyone. And welcome to Elevensies, the late morning show, which is actually on time for the first time. There you go, see?
There we are.
So, the late morning show, which is actually on time, surprisingly enough, with Lisa and Anton. Elevensies. Yes, that's us. So, I'm Anton.
And I'm Lisa.
And that's Skittle.
Because she's hot today, so she's just all plopped out.
Yeah. I can relate to that. I can plop out myself, actually.
Yeah, she just plopped.
So it's Tuesday, which means it's Tarot Talk Tuesday.
Tarot Talk Tuesday. I have my tarot t-shirt on.
Your tarot t-shirt? Well, no, because you've got a Skittle all over you.
I think it's the Sun and the Moon card on this one.
There you go. Ideal. Look at that.
Yep.
Perfect. So, yeah, speaking of tarot, I don't know if you guys have noticed, we actually
Last night we did a walk
around the store, and it was fun. So if you haven't seen that video,
I'll put the link here.
You're going to put the link?
I'll put the link in there.
If you text me the link, I'll put it in the chat too.
I could text you.
I don't know where everybody's gone. Oh, there you go. People are arriving. So, where's everybody? They're all like, it's like... have we caught them by surprise? Are we too early?
7 whole people.
Oh, I did have people, and now they've disappeared. I scared them off, apparently. Did you text me the link? Can you text me the link? I'll get the link.
Good morning, Karen.
Let me find it.
I've got the usual. I've got Susan and Nessa and Lois and Karen and 4 other people who I don't know. Because they haven't said hello.
That's good to say.
But that's okay.
There you go.
People we are...
I think Facebook's counting mechanism's a bit off.
We did a crystal walk around last week or the week before.
I can't remember.
And last night we did the tarot walk around. And then we'll be doing some other things because a lot of people live far away. Happy Tuesday. Hi, Shauna. A lot of people live far away and they can't really just come in and see or feel the place. So we thought if we did some videos, it would let people kind of,
take a peek. Take a peek at what we do.
As it's nice to go on the website, but it's not the same as being in the
It's not.
Space.
No. I mean, honestly, and
Hi,
this may sound horrendously immodest, but I honestly believe we have got more tarot under one roof than you'll find anywhere. I mean, you can walk into Barnes and Noble and they might have a few decks.
Their metaphysical section is kind of small.
Yeah, they don't got the books and tarot that we've got.
And there are other places that maybe have a big cabinet of stuff. But
we've got over 1,000 different decks.
We spent a lot of time during lockdown amassing tarot.
Good morning, Gilda. Gilda says loves the tarot video. Well, thank you. Nice to see the selection. And nice to see you too. And nice to see you, Wendy. Thank you for joining us. I think people are starting to wake up now. Maybe we just sprung online with such enthusiasm and
we actually
efficiency.
Got online on time today.
Well, yeah, that's more by luck than design, I think.
Nessa says, I'm going to make it there one day. Yeah. Well, watch the video. It's the next best thing, Nessa.
It is. And if you live the other side of the country or wherever, or for whatever reason you just can't get in the store, that's totally cool. You can give us a ring and we'll do tally even if you don't like
Send
to buy
you
online.
Pictures or whatever
you want. We can talk to you because we do that. We're communicative people. Can I even say that in English? I don't know.
Communicative, yes.
Communicative people, yes. Well, we're trying hard. Sorry, I'm from Birmingham. English is always difficult for me. So, moving on then. Tarot Talk Tuesday.
Tarot Talk Tuesday today.
Which is where we work our way through, which is where we work our way through the entire tarot deck. And we are quite a ways in right now. I'm looking.
Oh, yeah, but come on.
Yeah,
it's going to take 78 weeks, which is over a year.
Yeah, and we worked out there's going to be more than 13 hours of video just on that, which is just on the tarot. So we probably should make our own playlist.
Lois says, trust me, you do. I've been to a lot of places, and you guys have more tarot than I've ever seen.
Well, seen it in our shop, so I mean, that's all good.
Nessa says, been years since I've been in the shop. I believe I was 17 and came for a drum circle.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, well, it was really a Wiccan circle that they might have been drumming at, but we don't really have drum circles.
We've never had a drum circle.
Well,
not to the best of my
many
knowledge.
of the circles, there are people drumming.
That is absolutely true, but we've never done
Well,
I know Davis keeps saying we should do that.
We did have a drum circle once for Pagan Pride Day in 1999, but I was in England that day.
Well, then so was I.
Yes.
So
we didn't attend.
So you might have done.
But yes, there are people drumming a lot of times at our Wiccan rituals. At our Wiccan rituals.
Oh, yes. Let's spoonerize everything today. It'll all be fine.
I think we're just tired.
More coffee, please. Yes, jolly good. Drum circles are awesome. They are awesome. They are. It's good. It's good to have a bang on.
The neighbors don't really like it too much because we're in a B1 district, so it's business residential.
Well, it depends on the time of day, doesn't it?
True.
It's still nicer than the noise of several Harleys. I think rattling
our windows. Yes, out. That's true. All right.
Card of the day.
Card for Tarot Talk Tuesdays.
We got the Hierophant today. That's the one we pulled out. We haven't done this one before.
The Hierophant.
The Hierophant. Interesting.
Gosh, there's a lot going on here.
You want to start?
I could.
Go for it.
All right. Well, the Hierophant is a character that sits in the middle pillar position.
Yeah,
right?
Between two pillars again.
Right? Mm-hmm. So there's Lois says, or fireworks. Yes, that's true. Drum circles and fireworks. So the Hierophant looks very papal, very pope-like. But we can't really tell if the character is male or female.
Got nice shoes.
We assume that they are the Pope by the way they look. They've got that hat and... are we done now? Okay.
Bye then.
I was talking about the Pope. It scared her. She knows she's the spawn of Satan.
Maybe that's it. Oh no, Catholics run. That's it. Yes, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
So you'll notice that the hand is up giving benediction, right? Or it almost looks like Scout's honor. So this card could be seen as a blessing. Mm. In the other hand, they're holding their staff or stave, and it has 3 bars to represent Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Oh, some kind of Trinity thing.
Or you could also look at it as Maiden, Mother, and Crone, I would think.
Or Land, Sea, and Sky.
Land, Sea, and Sky. Mm. Then you'll notice the red. There's a lot of red in this dress.
There's a lot of 3s on this card, too.
Yeah, even though it's not the number 3, it's number 5, which is struggle. Okay.
3 arms to the cross and 3 crosses down the center.
That's what I just said, yes.
Yeah. Mm.
On the sash,
yeah.
Okay. So the red color, again, connects it to base chakra, Saturn, and Mars kind of energy. This restriction, lessons, karma, passion, drive, and almost warrior-like. Underneath the feet are the solar and lunar key, the key to the understanding of the sun and the moon. Mm. So now why would a pope want to know about the sun and the moon? Because didn't the Catholics only pardon Galileo in 1997?
Well, they wanted to be really, really, really sure, apparently.
It was Pope John Paul that finally agreed the world was round and pardoned Galileo. So it's interesting that the keys to the kingdom, the keys to the sun and the moon are there. And then we notice his 2 little monks, and they are dressed in the flowers that are on the Magician card.
One is wearing lilies and one is wearing roses.
So isn't that interesting?
Oh, could this be life and death? Life
and death, rebirth, and that, again, the last rites the Pope is giving, maybe, Mm. When I see this card in a reading, it almost always talks about putting in energy to receive something back, right? In other words, if you don't volunteer your time or give of yourself, you're not going to receive. The other thing is the word Hierophant comes in the same kind of understanding as hermaphrodite. So many times, if this is the first card down as the significator, you may be reading for someone who is gay or bi or trans, and it might be a good thing to then not genderify the reading, because you could disqualify your reading by saying, oh, you're going to meet this lovely woman, when the person really wants to meet a guy. The other thing I'd like to say today is an experiment that could take you about 17 years or so.
Only 17 years.
Is to every day compare two cards, right? So you would take out the Fool, and for the next 77 days, you would compare the Fool to each of the other tarot cards.
Looking for similarities.
Looking for messages and similarities and things that match. So it would take you a little over 16 and a half years to do a comparison of two cards every day. But
not in a rush to do that then.
Find some really stunning things. And it's a great way to see what's hidden behind the scenes. So again, if you, I don't know if I can find the magician while you talk about the card.
I'll talk
if I left anything out.
Well, yeah, hopefully I haven't derailed everybody in the interim. So what she said, basically, all of this, I love this card, in so much as that it's very much about great teachings. And, but with this, you have to understand that the mysteries cannot be taught. Nobody can teach you the mysteries, because the mysteries cannot actually be learned either. They can only be experienced. And I think these keys are hugely significant, because when we wind up, that lightning flash down the tree, as in brought through, restrained by Saturn, so to speak, as pictured in the Devil card, and we find ourselves incarnate, actually imprisoned in this body, so to speak. Yes, we become the exalted prisoner. And the keys, if you will, allow you to realize, or start to give you that understanding, the ability to unlock, not everything is as it appears to be.
Nor is it otherwise.
Nor is it necessarily otherwise. That is actually true, but it's certainly not as it appears to be. And this is very much one of the keys to understanding, is simply looking and simply observing. And observing over a period of time. I mean, for example, if you just took a picture of where the shadows lie on your driveway, for argument's sake, if you knew from observing that shadow every single day for a year, or perhaps more than a year, so you've got your pattern several years, when somebody showed you that picture, you go, oh yeah, I can tell straight away what time of year that is, simply by where the shadows are. And that's that kind of observation, where you start to recognize stuff that is hidden entirely in plain sight, but it's been there all the while. It's just you haven't been looking at it. And I think the Hierophant really strives to bring our attention. And the Hierophant, for me particularly, when the Hierophant appears in a reading, these are like the toughest lessons that we're going through. These are the things that our soul desperately yearns to know, desperately wishes to learn. But for some obscure reason, it's almost like we want to resist that. And we stick our heels in and we go, oh no, I'm going to resist the lesson. I'm going to resist the lesson.
You know what the difference is? The High Priestess only teaches those who ask the right questions. The Hierophant is going to dump it on you, whether you want to learn it or not, right? So you, like the magician is be careful what you wish for kind of thing, you just might get it. But when you compare them, the characters are both wearing red and white. The Hierophant has something on her head, a letter above her crown there that you might not have noticed.
Can't see from this.
It's a W. And then when you look at the foot of this card before, you can see the flowers that are on there. So again, this comparison thing is probably a good exercise.
So it's interesting that these yolks over there, which are shown in yellow also, I mean, this could be the joining of form and force, the amalgamation thereof of those two energies, that resolution of opposition from which all life springs. And 3 is extremely strongly indicated in this card when you start to dig in a little bit. And in fact, the Hierophant occupies the middle pillar position. So it's kind of interesting. There's so much going on there. Yes. So yes, when I was wise to say we resist these lessons, but these are the lessons that really do. The Hierophant will have you challenge, core tenets of your belief. Right.
You're going to have to experience this now.
You're going to challenge the things that, especially stuff that you've been conditioned to believe. Conditioned to believe. You've not had any empirical evidence of this. It's something you have been taught. It's behavior you've been taught. Like, for want of a better word, racism. Racism is taught, Nobody's born a racist. Nobody is born a racist. It's what you're exposed to. It's what you're indoctrinated with, if you will, that ethos. And when the Hierophant appears in a reading, this is where suddenly that's thrown at you. And it's like, oh, hang on a minute. You question these things that, you've been raised on. Everything, as Lisa says, is totally up for grabs. Even your sexuality, your belief on the way things work. You realize, hang on a minute, maybe I'm not straight. Maybe I don't identify as male or female or whatever. I mean, this is like earth, not shattering stuff, but deep personal realizations.
Yeah, Pam says sounds like Saturn. Yeah, we did say that earlier. We said this is very much base chakra Saturn kind of work.
But yeah, kind of cool. And I love the way the fontanelle points are exposed on the monks here, which is showing
there's a lot of things.
A lot of connection
there. When we get a little chance, Anton and I are going to teach an occultist sort of esoteric tarot class.
Oh.
In the past, I've taught how to read the tarot, but I think we should teach a class how to unearth the secrets of the tarot. Yeah.
How the tarot reads you.
I know, Pam, it's okay.
I love that. I love this. And I'm trying to work out what these guys are. Having this large deck, you'll notice we carry this one as well. Having that helps. When
Neither of them is shielding a gig.
No, but they might be lions rampant coming together. I'm not sure.
Green men looking things.
There could be. I don't know.
Bavarian looking things.
It's kind of cool. It's interesting, but that's the very fact that it's grabbing your attention right now means it's important. Mm-hmm. You understand that when these cards were painted, they were actually painted life size. Mm-hmm. Life size.
Well, that there's the black and white mosaic tile down here. There are 4.
What are you showing me? You have to show them. Listen,
there are
we need more cameras for
earthly
this.
Circles. There's black and white tiling. There's all kinds of things that connect this card to the High Priestess and Justice.
Well, see now, Justice in the Thoth deck or Tehote deck isn't justice, it's adjustment. And the Hierophant will probably be asking you to make adjustments in the way that you perceive things. And very personal stuff as well. But yeah, kind of cool card that. Kind of cool. It's obviously we're looking at it purely in isolation, and you don't really do one card readings for people. No. I mean, you can.
All right.
We can do. We
the day for a reading is coming out now.
Oh, what we got?
First, I just want to say I did post the link to the tarot walk around for those of you who got here late, and we'd love it if you would go over to YouTube and view it, so we collect some viewing hours, and also like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, please, yes. Watch it through to the end. There's something funny
at the end.
Something funny is enjoyable.
Gilda, we know Gilda watched it through to the end.
We do know Gilda watched it through to the end.
All right, card of the day, 9 of Swords. My reading for you is let go of worry. We're in that dark moon phase, and we don't want you to be stressed. Write out what it is that you don't want to hold on to. Write out what it is that you're worried about, and make a change or an adjustment to how you view it.
Funny, we just had the Hierophant all about that.
Yep. Make a change or an adjustment to how you view it, and set an intention for the new moon to get yourself past it, because you're just going to focus on it and draw it right to you. So, so remember, energy follows thought is my reading for today.
Stole the words straight out of my mouth before I said them, because that's what I was going to say. Listen, worrying serves you not. Worrying is manifesting the 800-pound gorilla in the room that you don't want.
You don't want there.
You're focused on what you don't want to be focused on, because that's where your energy's going. So put your focus onto, even if it's 20 minutes past what you think is the dreaded event, things always turn out better than you thought they were going to. So just take yourself 20 minutes past, think, hey, I'm going to survive this. It'll be all right. So don't stress yourself out. Stressing yourself out, getting all bent out of shape over this is not productive, and it doesn't help your interactions with anybody else. It doesn't help your interactions with yourself, and it certainly does nothing for your sense of inner peace and calm. So don't worry, man. Be happy now. Yeah. But yeah, seriously,
anxiety brings you more anxiety.
It does. Worrying has never fixed a damn thing ever.
Planning, that's a whole different thing.
And working towards that plan, that's the antidote for stress.
Yep.
It really is, working towards it. So
all right.
So yeah, we all fret sometimes, but don't fret. It'll be all right. I've got to make sure I don't box the cards, lest you yell and shout at me again, which is what she does all the time.
All right.
That's us, is it?
See you tomorrow.
We got tons to stuff. Tons to do today.
Yeah, we're doing outside work in this heat today.
It's not that bad.
It's only going to be 90, don't worry.
Oh, there you go then. Just hose me down occasionally.
Peace.
Thank you so much for watching us. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. We really appreciate it. And I have some shiny kit arriving tomorrow, so I'm going to get my geek on. I don't know how long it's going to take me to build it, but I've got a cunning plan.
All right.
So you'll have to see it.
And we will announce Karma Points night. And
yes, we've got that to do. We've got to do a little Karma Points celebration. That's very true. A lot of people should have got their email with your Karma Points, and if you've no idea what Karma Points are, hit us up with a PM. We'll tell you all about it, because it's pretty cool.
All right.
It's free money.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you so much for watching us. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about us. We want to be less